Hi, everybody.
But welcome to the Blind Way Podcast. Hopefully everyone's doing good.
Yeah, Crimson, 15 bits. Hey, guys, I have a question. When is the next show poll? The next show poll is going to be when Cowboy Bebop ends.
Yeah, that's probably got like 2 weeks. Actually, it might be going up here like next week.
The poll? Well, we have episodes left and a movie. I'm not sure exactly, but that will be the next one.
It should be up around the second to last episode, I think.
Garrick Loran says 400 bits. Hey guys, I was the one who sent the Trevor Belmont statue for Rick and Aaron in the Castlevania reactions. Stupid GameStop was supposed to include a note. Love you guys.
All right. Well, now I know who has my address.
Shane is away, not still away, because he came back.
He's a ways?
And now he's away again.
Our
so it's
Indian
his second away.
Yeah, he's
Ways.
He's gone like
Oh, wow, I can hear
half
myself.
of last week and gone half of this week.
Yeah. Anyway, what's up?
Okay.
I think we've done it. I think we've done it.
I think we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our best things of the week. My week was pretty good. I guess I'll start.
Okay.
Let's see. Well,
You watched some wrestling, right?
I watched a lot of wrestling. My Wednesdays are full of wrestling. Because I'm here Tuesday until late into the night playing Death Stranding.
You're breathing in the mic.
Which is another one of my
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
which is another highlight of the week that I'll talk about in a bit.
Okay.
But because of I was reading chat.
No, you're good.
People worry about sound. It's all good. So yeah, Wednesdays for me. I'm watching sumo wrestling.
As one does.
And so sumo wrestling at the grand level happens for 15 days in a row. And they each fight each other, basically. And whoever has the most wins at the end of those 15 days wins that month's match.
Okay.
So because I miss it on Tuesdays, that means I have 2 sumos to catch up on Wednesdays. So those are both around 20, 25 minutes each. And then I have NWA Power, which is 40 to an hour. And then I have AW Dynamite, which is 2 hours.
Okay.
So
It's a lot of wrestling, right?
it's a lot of wrestling.
Man, that's like being a Blind Way fan. So much content. So much. Too much.
I didn't watch it Tuesday, and now it's Wednesday, and I can't catch up. It's done.
Well, I've already fallen behind on the impeachment hearings.
Yeah.
I didn't get to catch up on the
Yeah.
things yesterday, so I just watched the highlights, basically.
There's so much.
Yeah.
Like, I think yesterday, day before, they went for like the whole day. It was like the entire day they were going.
Yeah, they went pretty long yesterday, too.
Was it yesterday?
But the day before, they went all day. Yeah.
Okay, that's probably the one I'm thinking of then.
Yeah, so that's been crazy. Which is some quality content, those impeachment hearings, let me tell you. They're very interesting. But Death Stranding, 12 hours in, really, really starting to love it. I found my first boss, which
Gotcha.
I didn't even know that game was going to have bosses.
Yeah, I it's so weird because I know very little about the game, and I've seen like all the trailers, and I didn't know anything about it, so it looks cool though.
So I unlocked fast travel, which at least will get me to places I have been faster.
Okay.
But my favorite moment, and I already told this to you guys, but in the game, I finally got a motorcycle.
Which is good.
Nice.
But
So,
Congrats.
We had that in the beginning, and then we
Yeah.
lost.
yeah, but to get this
Immediately.
motorcycle, okay, I'm walking to this location, I see the motorcycle, and I'm obviously excited because there's a motorcycle. Motorcycle doesn't work.
oh,
So I have to get items to this place so that they can build a battery for the motorcycle. And then I have to build a battery charger to charge the battery. So this is like an hour that it's taken me
Yeah.
to be able to get to the point where I can drive this motorcycle.
Okay.
Yes.
right.
And so I have it, and it is amazing. I have such freedom. I'm moving places that took me dozens of minutes to get to before in mere seconds.
Yeah.
In dozens of seconds.
Unfortunately, you cannot outrun the BTs. They do not like motorcycles and will kill your ass.
Oh, okay.
But you can outrun the humans,
Okay.
and you can just go fast.
Gotcha.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
So I use that for the next few missions, and then the next mission is I need to go to the dock on the lake, so I can move to the next area, and I have to cross a boat. And I'm worried this bike better fit on this motherfucking boat because this bike is my life now.
You've spent hours trying to build it, and you finally have it.
And so I'm looking to plot out my course to the lake, and it doesn't look good because it is all mountainous. It's the most mountainous I've ever seen in this area. And obviously, I can't get the bike up a ladder. And I also can't attach it to the climbing ropes.
Yeah.
Like a zip line.
So I drive this thing through the field of rocks.
Which probably is not great.
What would have been a 5 to 10 minute journey probably took me an hour.
To get this motorcycle up this mountain.
So walking, you would have been faster, but
Yes.
then you wouldn't have had your bike.
Exactly, right? And I was thinking for the future, long-term planning.
Right.
Yeah.
As one does.
And I did it. Chad did not have my back. Chad did not think I could do this. They
Yeah.
were telling me to abandon the bike.
Leave the bike.
I did not. I got this bike all the way over.
Yeah.
I had to charge it once on the way there. I had to build a new charging station.
Okay.
But I got it there. I drove to the harbor, and I see a cutscene. I'm not on the bike. This concerns me. However, I see them loading a giant box onto the boat.
Like a cargo crate.
Yes.
Which could be your bike.
Which could be my bike.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Why wouldn't it be? And
Surely
so,
the game would know that you spent all this time to get there. You want to bring your bike.
And so there's a 20-minute cutscene because it's a Kojima game on this boat. And I go on the other side. I go to the cargo tray. There's no bike. And I stop playing. And I'm probably not going to play ever again.
What?
No, it's not true.
So you spent all that time getting that bike there. Just nothing.
For nothing.
So it's
where-
on the other side of the lake or whatever?
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Yeah, and it's in a location where it doesn't do me any good because
Yeah.
all the open terrain is on the other side of the mountain.
Of the mountain.
So
Right.
You had to take it back.
So you'd have
over
to
there.
take it back through.
yeah, and now I have
An
fast
hour.
travel. So I could have fast traveled back to the plains and used the bike there if I ever needed to go back. But now I have to get it to the other side of the mountain.
It's a hell of a thing. It's almost as if they wanted you to abandon all that work. Like, no.
You can't fast travel on the bike to a place you've already been, like the plains, right?
No, you can't fast travel with any equipment whatsoever. Well, no. So you can have like grenades and blood bags and stuff, but any cargo
Like you can't
go.
with,
Packages and
with
stuff.
like your
Yeah.
backpack and stuff. Man,
Yeah, so that's been
rough.
a day. Although I did feel very accomplished. It's weird. Like I said it in stream, but the game, everything is so esoteric and arcane, except what you're doing, which is you are delivering things from like one civilization to another.
Yeah.
That's something we've been doing as humans for thousands of years. And so that feels very satisfying and simple and understandable. And it's a nice contrast to the absolutely insanity that is
The rest of the world.
story in the world. So it's great. I love it.
Rick, I did see something Light said, and I have to agree. They said every time you fast travel, you will have to do squats. You have been warned. And I only agree with that because I remember talking to you about Spider-Man. You said,
Yeah.
unlock fast travel? That's all I did. I'm like, you didn't swing across the city? He's like, no, fast travel. Everywhere I need to go.
Yeah, the first thing I did was I got all the police stations or whatever that you could fast travel to, and then I just fast traveled.
I'm like,
That's
that's
terrible.
I didn't. I fast traveled enough to get the trophy, and then I never did.
which
it
is
again.
like 8 times,
There's
right?
a tutorial time you have to do it, and then there was like 5 times for the trophy, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
I'm done. I don't need it anymore. So yeah, give him squats. That's fine with me. I'm okay with that. I'm sure Maggie's okay with it.
I even fast travel in The Witcher, though, to be fair. Like,
Nah, that's fine.
okay.
It's not Spider-Man. I'm doing this for Spider-Man, for revengeance on him.
Revengeance.
Revengeance, yes. Just
Spider-Man Revengeance.
like- yeah, just like Metal Gear.
So yeah, I think that was pretty much my week,
Yeah.
if I think of anything else.
Alrighty.
I don't have much of one. I guess last weekend I was busy because I did judging for the LCC, the Saber Comp 2019. And that was a lot of fun. And then I immediately streamed after that for like 5 or 6 hours. And then I came in the next day and streamed for 5 or 6 hours. So, and it was just at work the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And then we just started working again, So, I don't know. I've been really tired this week too. So, like, I keep thinking, okay, well, I can't play Jedi Fallen Order because I got to wait until I stream. So I'm going to go get Pokemon. I'm going to play that while I'm waiting. And then every time I get home, like I have Pokemon at home. It's not open yet. I keep falling asleep.
Shit.
And sleeping. And then coming to work again, And
Yeah.
it's like, I want to play a game.
Yeah.
I play games so little, like not very often, And now I
Yeah.
have 2 I really want to play. Haven't at all.
One, you're not allowed to play.
Yep.
And the other, you just
I'm just too tired.
can't get the effort up.
Yep, too tired.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that like the sun's going down so early, and I leave the studio and it's pitch black, and I'm like, dark. Time for bed. It's my brain in there going like, oh, must be late. You know, I hate it.
Do you wake up with the sun then?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Actually, this morning I woke up in a position I've never found myself in my bed with the sun streaming right on my face. It was terrible.
Yeah.
I was like, what's happened? Like, how did I find? Like, I've been here for years now. Suddenly, I find the one spot like in my room where sun will hit my face. I hate it. It woke me up like at 7:45.
Were you like sleeping with your feet towards the wall?
No, I was like,
because there's no like big windows in your bedroom, right?
Well, like ever since before I was with Jancy, I had a king size bed and it was mine. I claimed the whole thing, you know.
Right.
But now I've just naturally fell into one side of the bed.
No, I gotcha.
And today I woke up on like a weird like 40% or on her side or something, and I was like slightly like I don't know, slightly bent, and then the sun was hitting like a piece of metal and shining right into my head.
Oh.
So I don't know what this metal came from, but
I will dispose of it.
yeah, it was a very, very eventful morning. Honestly, that's my way of saying that I didn't have much this week.
No, yeah.
I've pretty much just been planning the move, and I'm gonna be gone next week, so I'm getting ready for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone next week as well.
Yeah.
And to be fair, when we say the week, it's Monday, Thursday, Friday. Thursday's already a holiday that we're not gonna be in and all that stuff.
Monday, Thursday, Friday.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, fuck you guys. I'm not gonna be here Monday.
But yeah, so with that, I guess while they're saying that, I don't figure we'll be having a podcast nor a group stream next week.
Next week, yeah.
Because there's Thanksgiving and Black Friday and people are gone and lots of things are going on.
Yeah.
So
And family time.
So we'll probably be skipping over that. I think we're going to be trying to get together to make sure that me, Rick, and Shane can do like Mandalorian and some of the live shows. So we don't fall behind on whatever's going on that week.
Are you going to be out of town, Calvin?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Both Calvin and I will be out of town. Damn it, I don't want to miss an episode of the
No,
Mandalorian, but
we'll catch up.
It's because I made these plans months and months and months ago. Before I realized that, or they announced that Mandalorian was going to be on Fridays, I thought it was going to be on Tuesdays because it comes out on the 12th, which is a Tuesday, and there's no way they're going to change that schedule up.
No, yeah.
So I was like, I'll leave on Wednesday. It'll be fine.
And I was trusting you because I made my plans almost exactly the same time.
Disney really should consult us.
They really
kind of
should.
things.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So, but yeah, so we won't be having that. We'll be trying to keep up with all the live shows we can. In fact, like Eric's going to be gone during Arrow and Flash when we would be able to film that. So Melanie and I will cover that because the next week is going to be the last week of those before Crisis.
Yep.
And I don't want to have 2 more hours of things, and it's going to be like a week later before we get to film them, basically. And it's just,
and we were, there was like a month ago, we were like, let's get like caught up and ahead for Christmas. And we're like, barely keeping up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a lot of things with that. I got to play the Pokemon Sword and Shield. Finally came out.
You did?
So I got to play Pokemon Sword. I started that. The game seems really cool. I'm in the same boat as Eric, where it's like I really want to play this game more, but I can't play it until Mondays. But he's been taking Saturdays and Sundays. Now he's trying to take tomorrow.
I'm trying to take tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday.
I'm like, what?
Both because I want to play it, and 2, I'm going to be gone next week.
So I
want to
make up for it.
I want to try to beat it before I leave.
I was like, I didn't have anything planned for Sundays. Eric's been doing Sundays now, so. But no, so Pokemon's been really good. I haven't gotten too far into it. I think I finished the tutorial. I went to this wild area. There's just Pokemon everywhere.
Yeah.
Some of them were too strong. I found too strong a Pokemon.
Really?
Ooh.
I got to do some like 4 people like raid battle things in there, which is cool. So I shared my my friend code so that when I play in the future, friends can join in.
That's
on
cool.
You. So I can.
So you can't catch Pokemon that are too strong?
I mean, you could try.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're gonna be number one. Like even if I do catch them, if they're too strong, I can't.
You can't control
use
them, right?
Because they're just gonna do what they want.
Okay, I thought I saw somebody saying that actually you can't catch Pokemon that are too strong or something like that.
I mean, I don't know how I would. I mean, if I throw a Pokeball, it's not going to catch him at full health. And I got to damage him. And, he's higher than all my Pokemon, so I can't do anything about it.
You can't really do a whole lot of damage.
Yes, you can't catch her. You can't catch a stronger Pokemon.
You can't, like, use 6 of your Pokemon to take down the health of that one and then catch it on the 6th?
I could attempt to. I'm not going to say, I'm going to say, like, I could try, I'm sure. But
I saw somebody saying, like, you actually can't do it, and people were like, oh, what if there's, like, a shiny or something? You just miss it,
Yeah.
Because you can't attempt to catch it.
I mean,
now.
like, right now, I went in there, and my guys were level 10, and I went against, like, a level, like, 29. And, like, I'm like, I can't take on this. It's starting to destroy all my guys. So it killed one of mine, and I swapped to this Fox dude.
Sure.
And his perk was, like, you can always run away. So I ran away.
Chat says it will not let you throw Pokeballs at higher level Pokemon unless you have the right badge.
Because like I said, even if you could catch it, there's nothing you can do with it. So I need to go do gyms, get my badges, catch higher level Pokemon. So
Okay.
it's like Ash in the series when he Charizard, and then he's like, "You don't have enough badges to control me."
Yeah.
He's like, "Bitch." So
I never had that problem in the original games, except if I ever did like a training or a trading thing, because those Pokemon would get experience way faster and they would just out level me.
yeah. Well, the other games too were set up where unless you really grinded to be like way ahead of the gyms, you typically were going to be similar level to the gyms, and then you're going to be going against Pokemon that were a similar level of the next gyms to power you up until you could. So the badge like distribution was fairly even to where that time issue. But here, like the deeper into the wilds you go, the stronger Pokemon you find, and sometimes you just find these. Like I saw an Onix, and like, oh shoot, and I went to like, no, don't, because someone's like, go get that Onix here. I'm like, okay, and I ran over there, and it's like, bitch, and just killing things in one hit. And I'm like, no,
Dang.
They're like, you've been fooled. Like, I gotta heal. Run.
Have you met any of the new Galar region Pokemon yet?
I've gotten some, yeah. As of right now, like, my general rule is that I'm not gonna name any of the new Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because I want to kind of try to learn their names.
Yeah.
So I'll name the other Pokemon, the old generations. However, I don't really want to use the old generation Pokemon.
Yeah.
I want to get to know these new generation Pokemon.
But there's also
It's a double-edged sword.
There's like new forms of some too, I believe.
I mean, the only thing I've
I know if you'd
seen
seen any
so
of those.
far has been like, there's a mystery gift Meowth you can get right now on the internet as long as you buy it before like January or something.
Okay.
And whenever you like Dynamax him or whatever, make him really big, he's like the new Executor from Alola. Like he's just really long.
Oh, okay.
Like he looks like a wiener dog, Meowth. like his midsection is like 3 times longer
It's
than
like
it
those
should be.
videos like when you pick up a cat and it's like, how long is it?
Yeah, like that's what it was like. It was like that. So it's a little weird.
Okay.
But,
I've got one of those.
so that was fun. I enjoyed that. The other thing is something that apparently just launched today, and I may take Rick and try to react to it later on. But apparently they just announced a new Half-Life game.
Oh, I was looking at that right now, actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I just saw about it and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be so good. It's not officially Half-Life 3, I
Correct.
don't think.
Yeah.
But it's a Half-Life like with another name. But
Half-Life Alyx.
yeah.
Huh.
So the old Half-Life series was good, and everyone's been like, "Where's 3?
I
Where's
loved
3?"
it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Best of all time.
I mean, I've never played them. I know nothing about them. I don't really care. But even I, like, have seen people being like, they just been waiting forever for Half-Life 3, forever for how many years?
Forever.
So when I saw that headline, I was like, hey, good for them. And then someone was like, it's not even it.
No, that's the thing. Like, it's not Half-Life 3.
It's like whatever Blizzard did with like the mobile version
Diablo?
of Diablo.
Oh,
Don't you have phones?
No, I thought it was a VR thing or something.
It is a VR.
VR thing.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Half-Life Alyx is going to be VR, although they've said that it's going to be as long as Half-Life 2 was.
Okay.
So it seems to be a pretty complete experience.
That's cool. We'll have to set that up with our stuff, and I want to play it.
Yeah,
I'd like
I would
go
want to
through
play it too.
I don't know if it's going to be on. I mean, Half-Life was always through Steam, so maybe like the Vive or something like that. I don't know what they're going to use it through.
Well, they have their own now.
Do they?
Oh yeah, Steam VR.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So I'm sure it'll be on that.
So
We should pick that up.
again, I know nothing about this, but why is there no Half-Life 3? In a world where we have Pokemon every year and Assassin's Creed, we're pumping them out every year.
So
Why no Half-Life 3?
So there's
to
a few
satisfy?
reasons. One is Valve did less game development and more making their platform and the Steam box, Steam controller, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But the thing they announced a while ago was like they never wanted to release a game again that didn't have multiplayer content. So like Portal 2 had multiplayer co-op.
Yeah, it did.
But like it's a question of how do you make a Half-Life 3 and stick with that creed.
Okay. Why are they so hardline on that creed?
It's been forever since they've made that announcement.
Okay.
I think that's just how they saw the future of video games.
Sure.
Just all multiplayer and online, and
I mean, the online state of gaming is like a lot of people are like, well, I mean, I have the campaign, but what prolongs the life of the game is like having some kind of multiplayer feature. Or
So
something,
even
you
Death
know?
Stranding, like, you're not directly interacting with other players, but there's still other players change your game.
See,
I guess Fallen Order is not within that then, right?
What do you mean?
Like Jedi Fallen Order doesn't have any multiplayer components, and I think they also said like as of right now there's no plans for any DLC as well. So just strictly
There
single.
were pre-order bonuses for lightsabers, I think, is maybe the only thing.
Yeah.
But Valve going with the idea of like, Call of Duty, like you finish the campaign, but people stay on the multiplayer aspect for a long time. Then maybe you do DLC and stuff for it to keep the game prolonging or something. But no, I mean the thing with Jedi Fallen Order 2 is like, from what I've seen of it, it seems to be a Dark Souls-y kind of game, which is fairly tough, and it's going to keep someone playing for a decent amount of time.
But Dark Souls has a multiplayer component.
True.
Yeah.
Which maybe Half-Life could do something along
With
those
the
lines.
rating and such.
Like have something along the lines of like Death Stranding where like, sure, there is a multiplayer online component to this, but you're not running around and it's not co-op or it's not, versus or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, the first Half-Life, it created Counter-Strike and I think Team Fortress and like all kinds of like, modded versions of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Terrorist Town, I think, was one of the ones.
Yeah.
Trouble
in Terrorist Town.
Yeah, that's what it is. Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Yeah,
Which
using
is
the
basically like a
source.
secret Hitler version of like a multiplayer game and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
There's so much stuff of that.
The hidden. Oh shoot! What's the
Prop
hiding
Hunt?
game?
There's Prop Hunt.
That's it.
Prop Hunt,
Prop
yeah.
Hunt's fun. So I mean, maybe just do that. Like have the game, but then have something else attached to the game that can be a multiplayer aspect. Then if that's what they need. But I think there's some more behind it too. That's I remember watching some stuff of why we wouldn't get a Half-Life 3 and whatnot, and I forget what all it was about. Because I was watching a lot of history of games and stuff, which they covered, like the, I think it was the Brother in Arms series and why, like, what happened to it, and Resistance, the Follow Man games and stuff like that, and where they went with theirs. And it was a pretty neat series I was watching for a while.
Cool.
But I forget Half-Lives. I forget all of them really now.
I still remember. I still remember the ending like it was yesterday. And like it ended on a cliffhanger, which is the real reason that people want to see the next one, because it was a hell of a cliffhanger.
Oh, that's
that it ended on.
that's terrible
Yeah.
that they wouldn't do it then.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes sense why there's clamoring for it. And
Yeah.
It's not just like...
It seems weird they wouldn't do it then.
It's kind of in the same vein of like Force Unleashed 2,
Yeah.
It's like, well, this kind of ended where it's like, well, what happens after this? It's like, well, we'll
Yeah.
never know.
Or
like,
Republic Commando had the same thing.
yeah.
And imagine like Halo 2 if there was no Halo 3.
Yeah. Especially since Halo 2 ended with like
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Like Halo 1, you probably could have ended, Like I think that was their idea originally, maybe when they first did it. But
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I feel like Halo
How
1,
it
if I
ended.
remember correctly, I feel like the end of that was fairly like, oh, well, you could have more, but this is at least kind of contained to what happened here. But
Yeah.
2 definitely was like, you need another one.
Yeah.
Because didn't that just like fade to black at a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of Soprano-y.
Kane Lynch 2.
Oh, I never played Kane Lynch, so I don't know. But no, I mean, those are some of the highlights I think from this week.
I definitely had others. Can't remember them.
Calvin?
I'm still really enjoying The Outer Worlds. Actually, during my intro, I was telling Eric a little bit ago, I was playing Blade Runner intro music, the Blade Runner blues, and apparently yesterday was like the 35th or 40th anniversary of the film release, so it was just perfect timing. I had no idea or anything like that, but everybody was excited in chat.
I still need to watch Blade Runner.
It's really good.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's just great.
I still
I
need
love
to
it so
see the
much.
sequel.
Yeah, I need to see that too. I didn't watch that because I didn't watch the first one.
Yeah, 2049 or whatever. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, just getting ready for the trip to have Thanksgiving with Carmen's family. Stressing a little bit. Gonna have to drive down.
Any special plans? Was it in Florida?
Yeah, it's in Florida.
You gonna be doing anything down there, or just family stuff?
We're gonna be going to some of the barbecue places down there, because when I was moving her up here, we didn't actually get to go to some of the barbecue restaurants and stuff.
You need to go down to
gosh.
you need to go down to Miami and film like a Dexter intro.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Wear some white pants.
Yeah, anywhere with palm trees, really.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Well, I mean, you could do that here. All we gotta do is cook breakfast.
True.
That's not as good.
But walking out the door on that catwalk thing outside his front door, he's got like palm trees and
The
stuff.
river's right there.
It's not the same.
It's not at all the same. It's like dreary out at like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's dreary every day. It's like the UK.
Yeah. But I'm really enjoying the Outer Worlds. Like Eric, I wish I could just play it and not be restricted to just one day a week.
I'm thankful
really
with
enjoying
Death
it.
Stranding because I don't have to choose between Fire Emblem and Death Stranding.
Yeah.
It's just if I'm home, I'm playing Fire Emblem. If I'm here, I'm playing Death Stranding.
Yeah. I'm thinking about playing Fallen Order at home while I wait to play Pokemon here.
Yeah.
Because one of the hindrances we have, I guess, is like right now with our setup for streaming, like when it was just me streaming, I would just play the game I was going to stream usually.
Yeah.
But like with us, like all of us are playing various games and different things. So it's like, well, you get this one once a week as we go through it. Whereas like other streamers are typically one person streaming on their own. They just play the game till they don't want to play that game.
Sure.
And they play a new game.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I get you.
But anyway, I think that's all I got for the week.
Okay.
Oh no, I remember another favorite thing of the week. You talking about impeachment and stuff like that. It's not really impeachment related, but
If it's that ice cream joke again.
Gosh.
Impeachment.
no,
Peachman ice cream?
I didn't say anything.
really like
I
that
said
flavor.
nothing about ice cream in that, by the way. Anyway, no, it was about. I was watching something about the census that was coming up, and I told maybe Eric about it or somebody. I don't know who. Maybe some of you guys. But it was so funny because it was a thing talking about census and like how important it is, and like not everyone knows how important it is,
Yeah.
including our president. And then it showed a clip where it's talking about Trump, and he's like, they're gonna come to your doors, they're gonna ask you questions, they're gonna ask you how many toilets do you have, how many desks do you have, what's your roof made of, and they're like, what? They don't ask you any of those questions. So it was just funny, like watching him explain the census.
I think he got
doesn't
confused
know-
by that, by like
a survey.
Like
Well, no,
like an insurance appraisal or something like that.
or like people come around for taxes every now and then.
Yeah.
Of like, how much your land tax is going to be, like how many new buildings have you made?
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
how
but
much more-
Trump wouldn't say any of that. You think someone's gonna come up like, "Hey, tell me about the taxes"? Like, no, he runs away. I've never, the years that I've lived in my house or anywhere, I've never had a census person come up and ask any questions.
Really?
I'm not being counted.
Well,
You've
they're-
gotten them in the mail though, haven't you?
I don't think so.
they're
Really?
looking.
Yeah.
They'll mail you stuff.
Yeah.
They'll come to your doors, and this year they're really pushing to do the online website thing.
That's not bad yet.
But it's been. Some people are worried because of the governmental website of the health.gov
Yeah.
thing for Obamacare, where like in the first day of launching it, like I think it was
It was like the first few months.
yeah, it was like the first day, like 4 or 6 people. That's all that was able to sign up.
Yeah.
Because like how badly it was
Oh
like
my
funded.
gosh.
And the Census Bureau doesn't get any funding for it at all.
Mm-hmm.
And there was something.
We need to torrent the census website.
Yeah, right.
We all seed.
But like it's one of the. Oh no, Rick.
That's
No.
okay. It was pretty much
It's
empty.
18.
Oh my gosh.
But no, yeah. So like the census they utilize because I was like, what's the census for? No population. So they know who's where, but what's it for? And they're like, well, they look at the population of areas where they should spend more funding for the government, where roads or schools and all that kind of stuff too. I was like, okay. And I also didn't know like the government thing of like all that information is private for 75 years.
Yeah.
So like anything that you put in there, like how old you are, who you are, all that kind of stuff. Like the government's not allowed to use to identify you, because a lot of people are worried that there was talks of putting citizenship on it,
Right.
and they're not going to do that anymore now. But there's still people that are afraid about the citizenship side of things,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't want to give Trump's government the
If he
information
just-
of what citizenship is there. So they're like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can say that he's not going to use any of that stuff to identify you, but he still could.
What do you mean? Oh,
Well-
like from a public standpoint or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it also affects like how many senators and representatives each state get and everything
Mhm.
too. So I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't. So, but my favorite part of that was just watching Trump talk about like toilets and desks. And,
Yeah.
What your roof is made of.
Okay. Well.
Calvin, your leg shaking is shaking everything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's because our chairs are touching. We're touching this. This is shaking. My water was shaking. I was like, earthquake. Everything was shaking.
I'm sorry.
man, there's a sale for turkeys over at Kroger. We only bought 2 turkeys for Thanksgiving.
Well, you had 2 turkeys.
Nice.
Because usually we host like a
Yeah.
Thanksgiving at our place, and I think she got another turkey. Just have a turkey or something. I don't know.
I don't have any problem with that.
My mom
Yeah.
usually buys 2 or 3 turkeys.
Well, now it looks like we're not going to be having a Thanksgiving at our house.
Oh,
So like now I just got 2 turkeys,
Well,
sounds great.
and we
Aaron?
got the ham from the pig.
you should smoke them.
I might try to smoke a turkey.
Smoke the
Yeah.
turkeys.
Yeah, dude. My method last time I did it was pretty good, because usually when I bake a turkey, damn man, we should have done a cooking with blind with cooking turkey.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
You have an extra one.
I do.
Exactly.
A special one. But no, whenever I did turkey, I used it over it was like a half and half of this smoking method that was using like a dry rub seasoning that I made with like salt and garlic powder and pepper and I think a little bit of like cayenne pepper, like, some different stuff like that. But for Thanksgiving, I'll take butter and I'll like separate the skin and I'll put butter inside the skin so it helps keep it moist, and then I line it with bacon.
Yeah.
So when you're baking it in the oven, not only is there all the flavor of what's inside and the butter, but the bacon is keeping moisture inside as well. And at the end of it, you get bacon.
That's not too bad.
I don't like
So it's even better. So I did that on the smoking side of things. So I smoked bacon on a turkey.
That's pretty
and
good.
That was so good. I loved it. So
That does sound
I
good.
might need to smoke a turkey again at some point.
So if you just put the bacon on turkey, is it self-cooking?
The bacon
Because it's already bacon.
bacon turkey. No, it's not.
I'm sorry, Eric. I know I couldn't look at you. I just start laughing. I'm sorry.
Now people are just going, Kanye Pepper.
I was saying, speaking of Kanye, did you guys hear about him wanting to change his name?
No.
So what?
It was like billionaire Christian genius
Well,
Kanye West or something.
Dude, yeah, man. He's gone
Oh my
hardcore
gosh.
Christian right now.
Yeah.
Like he went to Joel Osteen's church and was saying like he's like saying he's a prophet of God.
What?
Yeah, he's like saying like God is using my genius and his words are coming through me.
Oh my god.
Like he's saying things like that. It's like, what the hell, man? Like at first I thought he's just like, I've liked his music and stuff in the past, but I thought that he was just playing up the whole like I'm a genius thing,
Yeah.
just because it's a cool gag. But now I think he really thinks it, and it makes me, I think he's thought that for the last couple of years because he's kind of a little cuckoo,
Yeah.
But then he went, he's gone,
Real
he's went real hard into the Make America Great Again thing, and he's gone really hard now into the like the mega pastor, type of religion that I'm like, oh, that especially I can't stand, So
Yeah.
but he's like he's gotten to the point now where he's literally saying that God is speaking through him.
That's crazy.
I didn't
It's
know
like
like how successful can you get?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I just heard a thing where he's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I might change my name to billionaire Christian genius Kanye West. Maybe just for a little while.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why does that need to be your name?
Yeah.
Why would a judge ever approve that?
I don't know. I mean, if you give him enough money, he probably would. If he's a billionaire.
You can call yourself whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but to like legally change your name, you have to have a judge approve that.
It's like when Phoebe Buffay changed her name to Banana Hammock.
What?
I don't remember that.
Princess Consuela Banana Hammock.
Is that towards the end?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm in the last season.
Are you in the last season?
And I don't remember that anywhere. So
yeah,
you must have spoiled somewhere the last 10 episodes.
I must have. I'm not gonna spoil Friends.
He got so close.
Man,
And you spoiled it for
I
him.
was doing so well, I almost made it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, I've got something from our Discord live podcast suggestions channel.
Yeah.
So, fortunately, in this case, I think quality equals dollars. Box office, Joker becomes the most profitable comic book movie ever.
Yep.
Ever.
When they say profitable, they mean comparing the budget to
versus
what it's
budget.
made.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Whereas
That makes
Endgame, it costs way more.
That
you
makes
know?
sense.
So
from what I've seen of trailers, I don't feel like there was as much heavy visual effects or any of that kind of stuff for Joker. Just from what I've seen in trailers, it seems much more like, here we go,
Yep.
So the new global total is around 957 million, which is 15.3 times its $62.5 million production budget.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's crazy.
That's amazing. And it also just recently became the most earning R-rated movie ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard that they're in talks to make a sequel or something like that.
It's one of those things where Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix, I don't think they ever went into there thinking that they were going to make a sequel, but they didn't realize just how damn successful they were going to be. And now it's like, well,
We could make some
we
more
can make
money.
another $1 billion. I mean, it's not like they're going to be like, no, Half-Life 3 would never come out. They might be like, they might do another one, but we'll see. I don't think, they never planned for it. It was just like a one-off. This is this character.
Yeah. Well, I feel like
This is
that's
this
a lot of movies. Like if you look at
Yeah.
some of their sequels, it feels like this movie was fine on its own, and it did well.
Yeah.
And then these ones feel a little weird, but they came out to ride that wave. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also really hard, like today, like with all these journalists that are wanting to get these headlines where like you go up to Todd Phillips like, hey, made a lot of money. Would you ever do another one? He's like, I don't know, maybe. Todd Phillips confirms
Yeah.
Joker sequel coming. maybe. You know? So
Possible Joker sequel in the works.
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't think the intention was ever there in the beginning, though I think they are open to it.
Yeah.
I just don't know if we'll ever see that Joker paired with the Batman.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still need to see it. It's out of theaters now, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
So I'll have to.
Though it might have some extended run somewhere. I don't know.
They haven't been to the theaters in a little while.
Yeah.
For passing the R rated, it's not adjusted for inflation. But can you guys guess which comic book movie that it passed as far as the most profitable?
Comic book movie for the most profitable.
Most profitable.
Is it one of like the old ones, like Superman or Batman? Because that would make sense.
Yeah, give me a hint. I don't know.
Okay.
Is it old or newer?
I mean, it's older.
Well, I figured that's why you said it's not adjusted for inflation.
It's older. It's not. I mean, I don't know if it is Marvel or DC. I don't think this character is either of those.
Phantom.
No.
Damn, that was a good choice. Turtles.
It stars someone in the new Sonic movie.
X-Men. No. I don't know.
The Riddler.
Jim Carrey, Batman Forever.
The Mask.
Oh, The Mask. The Mask is a comic book character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say not Batman Forever. I'm trying to think what else was in.
No,
I was
yeah.
like, wait a minute. That is DC. You idiot.
That made $351 million on a $23 million budget.
Wow.
So
Dude, I did like The Mask, the first one.
the most profitable big comic book movies are Venom,
Oh man,
Batman, which I assume is the original.
the first Batman or the
It'd be like Dark Knight and stuff. That made so much
Christian
money.
Bale one, because those ones.
Well, it says just Batman.
Oh,
Which
just as a franchise itself?
no, I think
Or what?
I think it's talking
Or-
about the first.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
I
about
think
the
he's
first
just
Batman.
talking about Batman.
I didn't know
It's-
it made that much
It's
money.
based on the most profitable too, so
Okay.
based on what they had to spend on the film
Yeah.
versus
Interesting.
earnings. So
Deadpool's next,
Yeah.
and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
there we go. Yes, baby.
And then The Mask, and then the new Joker.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Gotcha.
dude. I was listening to Ninja Turtles 2's like soundtrack the other day. So I really wanted to hear the opening sounds and like the theme song and stuff to it. Dude, I need to start going through the Star Wars movie soon. I have a lot of time. Got like a month.
Oh, yeah, going through the saga
I
again.
gotta get my kids to it. Colson saw like the trailer for Rise of Skywalker, and he's like, "Can we see that?"
Really?
I was like, "Okay, we will, son." One
Come
day,
on, son.
one
You know,
day.
I've watched the last trailer so many times. I won't say anything that happened in it, but I've watched it so many times, I know exactly what the color should be. So when I went to see Terminator Dark Fate, I noticed that the color grade of the screen was wrong. And then when I was watching Terminator Dark Fate, I could realize, oh, wow, this movie is too pink and blue. Like the screen, the settings they have for whatever the projector settings are, you know? And it bothered me the entire time because
Yeah.
I knew it was wrong for this. And I could tell, like, I think if I never saw the trailer, I wouldn't have realized that it was slightly shifted, you know? But because it was, I noticed, so I had to go and complain after.
Oh, did you tell him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was like, yeah, your color values are all off on this thing. Because it was, like, very apparently, you know, shifted in that trailer, you know?
What'd they say?
Because there's a lot of white
Towards,
there.
like, the cold.
The guy was like, all right, I'll talk to the manager. I'll tell him.
Yeah.
He's just
You
a
need to get-
concession guy,
You
you
need
know?
to get Billy in there that's worked in a movie theater for
need
to.
years.
Did you go to
He
the
will
mall?
tell them exactly.
Yeah.
See, the Marietta one, they have good color correction.
Well,
It's
sometimes
not
yes,
perfect.
sometimes no.
But it was definitely the worst I've ever experienced I've had at the mall in terms of, like, I mean, obviously the seats and everything also was great, but yeah, the picture was terrible because even on the screens it was like unfocused as well.
We
Like,
need to break in and recalibrate.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We can let them borrow our little thing.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, I know.
our
Our color
thing-
guard thing.
Could we just like wear some suits of like a projector company or like shirts?
just walk
Just
in.
carry a ladder.
Just carry a ladder. That's
yeah,
what I say.
That's exactly
Carry a ladder.
what. Carry a ladder.
get into
and
anywhere.
and a clipboard.
People don't stop people that are holding ladders.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw the video about that.
Exactly.
They can
do
just
it.
get in anywhere.
Sounds great. Yes, a reverse heist. Says, damn it, Aaron. You watched a magician YouTuber who would give people like $100 instead of like pickpocketing them or whatever. Those were just really fun.
Oh, they would
videos.
like.
He would
Pill
sneak
for
money
plant?
into their pocket rather than taking money out of
Like,
their
where the
pocket.
fuck did I get this $100?
I don't have a lot. Really?
Is that you?
Who did that?
Who was that? It wasn't me.
I think that was
me.
Rick.
Was that Rick?
Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What the fuck,
We wear
man?
headphones, and this is what happens.
All right, so let's talk about the Game Awards.
Ooh.
See what we would nominate.
So game of the year?
Well, there's different ones, but let's start with Game of the Year.
Spider-Man.
So
Because he lost last year.
Well,
That was last year.
That was last year.
He lost last year.
so
You can't just nominate him every year.
I think between us, we have played all of these at least a little, except for Control, which is by Remedy and 505 Games.
I own it. I haven't played it yet.
There's Death Stranding,
Okay.
Resident Evil 2,
Okay.
Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice,
Sekiro, yeah.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate,
Look at that
Hard to
one.
beat that.
well,
That
yeah,
one, that's the one.
and The Outer Worlds.
Okay, Smash.
Nice.
And is there
Okay.
anything else that came out this year that would deserve to be on that list? I would say Fire Emblem if it came out this year.
What's the cutoff for the year?
Does Pokemon and Fallen Order count?
Yeah, I would think, right?
I don't know.
Maybe not.
That's why we asked the question.
Yeah, what's
Well-
the cutoff for the year?
I mean, it depends on the place. Like,
Oh, when it was where it was released, rather.
no, I mean the website. Like, this is the Game Awards, so I'm not sure exactly when the cutoff was. Let me look up FAQ
They're
rules.
saying no.
Okay.
What's no what?
I don't know. No, they don't, Rick. Cutoff is late November. So no Fallen Order or Pokemon.
But
Huh.
but it's late November now.
I don't know. That's what the people are saying.
Maybe
it's
they
not
meant
included.
late October
Maybe.
because
Oh,
don't know.
here we go. Is there a cutoff date? November 15th, 2019.
okay, so like
Those came
a week
out,
ago.
November what?
November 15th.
That came out on November 15th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they both
they both did. So that was the cutoff, like everything after this point or up
Yeah,
to this
so from-
point.
For the 15th
So that'd
on,
be for
those
On
don't
or
count.
before November 15th
Actually,
is, yeah.
on. So then they do count.
Yeah, they should count. Huh. The Game Awards. Games eligible for the Game Awards this year must be available for public consumption on or before November 15, 2019. Titles that are released after that date will be eligible next year.
Yeah, so they would be counted, Eric. They would be counted.
that's not fair.
What?
I said, well, that's not
If
fair.
they're not on there?
Well, not that they're not on there. Is that there's not enough time for people to, like, see if it's a good game or not.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
So how do they? So,
But I mean, I'm only saying that because I'm biased to Star Wars game. It's like one of the only games I've played.
so this is when you nominate,
Sure.
right?
Yes.
These aren't the choices. There's still nominations going on.
Game of the Year.
So like you can nominate stuff still.
No. This is you're voting.
Well, what was up above? Was it Oh, these are the nominees. Well,
Yeah,
dang,
these are the nominees.
That's really rough for things like
Yeah.
like Fallen Order, who like. I mean, when
Well,
was
I
the
mean,
nomination?
Like, Fallen Order was super buggy at launch, which has since been patched,
Yeah.
from what I understand.
it was buggy on Xbox, right?
I heard Xbox had some people. The only people that I saw reporting anything were like, "Yeah, it's on Xbox." That and they got it fixed, but
I saw Giant Bomb play the PS4 Pro version, and it was pretty rough.
yeah,
Was it on launch day?
I watched us play it on launch day and it seemed okay.
Yeah, I mean we were playing on
the
PS4 Pro.
version.
Yeah.
Oh, but did they have a Toyowasa's SSD that he installed for them?
I bet they didn't.
But that's what the problem was.
They should contact him.
Yeah. Thank
But-
you again, Toyowasa.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the bugs were enough to.
You know what had bugs?
Huh?
No.
bugs.
You know what has bugs?
Street Stream.
And I don't know if they fixed it yet or not, but Call of Duty, I had fun playing that game, but the cutscenes, and apparently my chat was telling me like everyone had it.
Yeah.
The audio was fine, but it was
Oh,
like
fuck
3
yeah.
frames a second or something for the cutscenes and stuff. And sometimes it would be fine, but it depended on how many people were on and what was going on and everything. But that one was rough. But no, I mean,
No, yeah. I had bugs in Call of Duty cutscenes as well where it would freeze partway through and then just start over all the visual with the same audio playing. Like
Yeah.
start over from the beginning. It was crazy.
Now, I haven't played it, but I'm surprised Gears of War 5 is on that list. That got pretty universal acclaim.
yeah,
I would put Devil May Cry 5 on that list. That is.
yeah. You played that. You liked that one, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. That was. I would say it's better than Death Stranding so far.
Not better than Smash.
I don't know if it's better than Smash.
I mean, the thing
but-
is, like, I want. There's some other games I want on this list, but I would probably pick Smash over all of them.
Yeah.
Probably
It's tough not to.
for this year, just because I'm biased.
Yeah.
And it's a game that I've played, and I played a lot, and you know what I mean? I keep going back to it and playing more.
At least you admit your bias. so that people can factor for that.
Well, I mean, it's a good game. And it's a great game.
I mean, if you're picking the game of your game of the year,
Yeah.
bias is inherent.
Yeah.
You're not picking the best game of the year. You're picking your game of the year, right?
And what I'm saying too
yeah.
is like Smash Brothers came out, and it's a game that I've been continuing playing throughout the year. Whereas like, you know, some of these other games, I mean, Outer Worlds has a lot to it, but
If I could only play one game, it would be Super Smash Bros.
What else was on there?
Sekiro.
Sekiro?
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, Sekiro.
Sekiro.
See, Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2.
I played through it. Like, I would probably play through it to beat it, but then once I beat it and got what I wanted, you know, I probably wouldn't be continually to go back to play it.
How many times have you played Resident Evil 4?
Maybe twice.
Jeff Knapp. Thank you.
Maybe.
Cat Dog. Thank you for the treat stream.
But like Smash Brothers, I can go back to. Like, I can play with different groups. I can play it by myself. I can play like there's a lot to it that I just keep going back to it and playing it in free time. So I would say that's a game.
Yeah, a lot of times it's like self-imposed challenges. So like Resident Evil 4, you play on hard mode, you play it knife only. Like you just make up your own reasons.
Yeah, I'm not doing that one. I'm not doing a knife only. I'll do knife only on Call of Duty. Give me some big belly burger.
So for action game of the year.
Ooh, okay. See, I like this. Having different categories like this, I feel like is good. So what do they have for action game of the year?
Apex Legends,
Apex is...
which we played.
I can understand that.
It's
and
fun.
is a good one of those games, if you
Yeah.
like those games. Astral Chain, which is on my list, I haven't played.
That's the one where you have like the people tied together kind of thing,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's on the Switch. Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I like that one a lot as well.
Devil May Cry 5,
Okay.
which
Haven't played that, but
is amazing.
Rick.
Gears 5,
Okay.
and Metro Exodus.
Okay.
I haven't played Metro Exodus. I promised myself I would because it looks amazing,
I played the first Metro.
and it is the type of game that I would like to play.
Yes,
but
play
I
it
have
in
not.
Russian when you play it.
Oh yeah,
I don't speak Russian, so I probably wouldn't. But out of those ones, I've played half of them, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I played Apex.
Yep.
I've played Gears. I've played Call of Duty, and what's that one? Between Gears and Call of Duty?
Astro?
No, Between Gears and Call of Duty.
Devil May Cry
Okay, I didn't
5.
play that one. So I mean, out of those ones, I'd probably pick Call of Duty. I played the campaign. I really liked it, and I played the online, and I like it a lot too.
Yeah.
And the co-op is what I really want to beat now. And it's
yeah,
tough.
it's really tough.
I mean, I've played Gears 1 through 4, and I've heard that Gears 5 is the best of those. So
That's
that
good.
must be very good.
Well, because you really like the other ones, right?
I did, but I didn't like any of those as much as I liked Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah. Okay.
And like Devil May Cry 5 is a few levels above any Gears game for me. Although it's still not the best Devil May Cry game. But it is very good. But of those, I want to play Gears 5 and Astral Chain.
True. I'm not. My Gears 5 didn't do the campaign, you know,
Yeah.
so I don't have that aspect of it. It was just like horde mode multiplayer stuff.
Yeah, me too. Although I did enjoy it, but probably not as much as like Call of Duty. For me personally.
Next is action/adventure, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Borderlands 3,
Oh yeah.
That one's good.
Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, and Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
Oh wow, there's some really good ones on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, what did you think of Zelda?
Well, I mean, I thought it was great, but all the work was done from years and years before, you know, in terms of like making a great game. You know, they made a beautiful game, or really cutesy, and they like had a lot of cool transitions from the Game Boy to the Switch. But if I was going to give an award to somebody, it would be the people that made the original game. You know,
Do you think Star Wars should be on this list
I haven't
for
played
action
it.
adventure?
I haven't played it enough.
What's based on like the puzzles as well, right?
Yeah, it's combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. So I would say it fits in this category.
Yeah, that would fit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not there. It must not be in these awards.
Maybe
Because I don't
you could
see it in
choose to
any
be
of these
on it or not.
I figured it
categories.
would be in one of those. Like I haven't played Control, but it's on several categories.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it in any of these. So it must not be considered for this particular one. Death Stranding is really good. I don't. I mean, but we didn't get to play a lot of Borderlands 3. We really just scratched the surface.
Yeah.
I like Borderlands, but it's not my favorite kind of game. I like what I've played of Death Stranding more than what I've played of Borderlands. Although I might like Sekiro better than both.
Yeah, just never played it really.
I just haven't had a chance to play more of it.
When I played Resident Evil 2, that's probably my top one out of that list.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sekiro, when we played that one, like us going like running away and trying to like, okay, go back in, find him again, and like that was fun. I enjoyed that, and the grapple mechanics and stuff. And
yeah, I love Dark Souls, and I love that, like the extra movement abilities that gives you into the Dark Souls formula is very interesting. Next one is art direction. We have a lot of the same games over and over here. We have Control, we have Death Stranding, we have Gris, Gris, which I've seen like the cover art for, but I don't know much about. Sayonara, Wild Hearts, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
To see, this might be more for Eric than of the art direction,
right,
of the game that they updated and changed.
So like the visual remastering of an existing.
Sure, and I think it would be
shell.
a hard contender because of how unique the art style is.
Yeah,
It's
got like that claymation-y look, but not being claymation.
And
like
it also has the tilt shift effect, which just makes it look miniature, even though it's just the same size as it used to be.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
No, I like that a lot. Now the art of like, see, it's weird because Death Stranding.
Mm-hmm.
What's the definition of this category? Because I would look at that as like the art of the game
for
and
outstanding
story.
creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation.
Gotcha.
I mean, the thing, I'm 12 hours in, but all the environments in Death Stranding look exactly the same, which is my big knock against the game. That's one that's about like exploration, really, in a way. Everything looks the same. But
you feel like you're going into different areas and locations.
Not yet, but I'm only 12 hours in, so who knows. As far as like the characters, though, I think the character work is amazing in that game. But the environments haven't really wowed me.
Sekiro was pretty cool.
In Death Stranding?
In Death Stranding.
Where, I've seen a couple clips now. Like, where in America does that take place?
Well, so you start in Washington, D.C., and you go to California.
Okay.
Like, that is the...
You travel a lot.
Yeah, I'm already in, like... let me look at a map of the U.S.
Like, you were talking about, like, the rocky fields and stuff. Like, how many rocky fields
Well, so the thing
there?
is, there are catastrophic events in that game that are like nuclear explosions that I assume are making these rocks everywhere. So that's why there are a lot of them. But even so, like, the climate isn't changing. And so I would say right now I'm probably in Nebraska or Kansas.
Okay.
Like, is there a desert?
Now,
is there
do you
Pacific
go,
Northwest?
Do you go south and do you go north? Or do you just go west?
So I haven't gone down to like Florida or anything. Right now I'm kind of following like a W pattern almost. But it doesn't go all the way down to like a Texas or a Mississippi or
I'd
anything.
say if you stay along the same area.
Say, Kojima said while being America, the environment is inspired by Iceland a lot.
That makes sense.
I can definitely
It looks
see
way
that.
more like Iceland than it does America.
Okay, yeah.
Because like I said in the stream, like if you're not from or haven't been to America, it is hard to imagine how big America is.
Yeah.
Because I'm taking like an hour walk in that game, and I've crossed 3 states.
Really?
Yeah. Which,
It's ridiculous.
it's a video game.
Yeah.
And you can't have it take as long as it would take to walk from DC to California.
I feel like they should have.
Maybe.
I mean, that's just like a straight 42 days of walking and not even doing the zigzag.
That's art.
Well, I guess the idea too is like an hour in game time or an hour in, real time.
Yeah.
Because like in San Andreas and stuff,
Sure.
your clock, 1 second was a minute.
Yeah.
So when you're traveling across, like, oh man, I'm going really fast across this, like, well, you are, but when you're traveling across, the time difference, it makes sense. So you could have that kind of thing going too, but I don't know if they do. 'Cause
Yeah.
Even an hour in game time, like not real world time, but like what's in the world of the game, an hour you shouldn't cross 3 states.
There hasn't been like a day-night cycle. There's only like a rain, not raining cycle.
There's some kind of like pilot aircraft simulator thing that's actually using the real entire world as its game.
It's the new Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
They actually use
You can like fly
Google Earth.
over your place.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
and you can hover in a helicopter and like look at your house and everything. They've
Yeah.
rendered it all out in like a 3D mock-up, basically. It's really cool.
Also, just talking about Death Stranding, it's been really easy so far. I've been playing on hard. I've died 3 times. Two of those have been I wasn't watching where I was going, and I just walked off the cliff.
I did that.
Well,
Yeah.
I have the complete opposite problem, which I fall in order. I'm playing what I thought was the neutral, that some people were saying, like, it's not really. All of them are hard. These ones are just harder,
Yeah.
you know? But, I died maybe 15 times in the span of 10 minutes one time, I think.
Do you spend time grinding?
No, it's not necessarily like grinding. Like,
just like perfecting
It's just
technique.
trying to get okay. So I walked in this room and immediately died. So this time I'm gonna walk in the room. I'm gonna go after these guys, and then I'll do this, and then this, and then this, and then maybe I'll be able to get through the room. And I do that, and I die immediately. I'm like, okay, let me try that again, see if it worked at all. Nope, not working at all. Okay, I'm gonna go after this guy first. Then I'm gonna try to get those range guys to follow me over here. Stay away from this guy because he'll kill me in one hit, and it didn't work at all. And I do it like 15 times, and eventually I get lucky and pass through.
Yeah.
So
Did
that's been my experience.
Did you just run?
No, I kill everybody.
Okay. So it is more of like a Dark
but I mean
Souls thing.
that's specifically one section where it's like, hey, this is gonna be tough, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Like
I was
there
just
were-
wondering if you, not like, are you grinding and dying, but like, do you grind to make it a little easier to fight some of these bigger guys and stuff? 'Cause in Dark Souls, sometimes you got to go through, fight stuff, then let them respawn.
I
to
mean,
fight
you
them
do,
again.
but not on purpose because there's no fast travel in the game, and you have to just if you want to go somewhere, you have to walk there. There are shortcuts and stuff, but because every time you die and you come back to a new area, everything's respawned. Like
Yeah.
you eventually do grind stuff
yeah,
up.
I would.
But you
find-
also lose your XP if you get killed. You have to
Yeah.
go back, regather it.
Yeah, I would find a guy close to a rest, go kill him, go back rest, go kill him, go back rest, go kill him,
Yeah.
get some XP so I can level up.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm close to leveling, because otherwise
Sure.
you lose all that bar,
Yeah.
But for art direction, like, I would put Devil May Cry 5 on there before Death Stranding. I would put the new Yoshi game on there before Death Stranding.
Was Yoshi this year?
Yeah, that game's gorgeous. And it's the levels are all so creatively done because it's all like papercraft and cardboard. And
Oh yeah, I
that's
played that
why-
at E3.
What category is Keith Hogan to win?
that's a
Because
good
that was
question.
one of the best games we played this year.
a great game.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but in terms of gameplay, that was the most fun I've had in a long time.
I think they have like a.
I don't know why we do anything else but play that game.
Right? we need to beat that game.
We do.
We do.
We should do that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
I might be way into that.
I'm already way into that.
Next one is audio design. Again, like, there's just a lot of the same games on these, and I feel like they're missing some of the games that have been released this year. Audio design: Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Control, Death Stranding, Gears 5.
I definitely feel like Star Wars should be on that list as far as sound design. I feel like
Resident-
the sound design in that game is amazing.
See, I mean, maybe that's the thing. Is like it's like maybe Star Wars isn't, and maybe considered next year.
Resident Evil 2,
It must be.
Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice for audio design.
I would definitely agree with Call of Duty.
I'd put Devil May Cry 5 on there again.
I mean, I wanted to win. I'm sorry. I want Jedi to win so much just to get the idea of like, you get accolades if you do more single player games. 'Cause I
Yeah.
love single player games like that.
Them to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I realize that Respawn were the ones that did it, not EA, but they published it.
Yeah.
So I want to encourage more of that because I love that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna put Fire Emblem in audio design as well. Like the way the dialogue in that game hurts it. It's the sort of thing where people have a conversation up to a text box, and then you have to hit the next text box in order to go to the next one. So the dialogue sounds kind of stilted that way. Even if you hit it on autoplay, there's still that pause in between sentences. But I think the voice acting is really good, and the music's incredible for that game.
I think Call of Duty's audio was good. I don't really know about Death Stranding. I didn't play Sekiro
Also,
or
Super
anything
Smash
like-
Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, audio design. is
Smash Brothers should
naturally
pretty
good,
much
but
win everything, I think.
There's a difference between like Smash Brothers and the characters and all their sounds, but like Call of Duty, especially with headphones on, like the sounds and everything that you hear,
The directional audio,
and the gunshots, and like all of it's done so well that
Sure.
you
Shell
feel like
shock.
you feel like
Definitely.
you're there. It's done really well.
And heave ho, man, that fart sound.
Oh, so good.
Yep, that deserved it.
It's way up there.
So fucking good.
Go down
Yeah.
to esports. No wait, I want to see esports game.
Oh, esports game is up here. Esports.
passed
No, I don't think I did. I
Right.
esports event.
Yeah.
Oh, esports game of the year. Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch.
Okay.
No Apex?
Same ones that's been. I wasn't sure if there'd be anything new on there. I mean, Overwatch, I guess. Maybe League. But I don't know. All right. I was just curious what was on the list. Because I feel like esports is. I don't know. I guess it's kind of halted a bit in what esports games are being kind of pushed a lot. Like, I don't think there's been like a lot of new
Faces in the
games.
crowd.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
StarCraft used to be there, and then the newer like expansions, it kind of fell out. Where I feel like Wings of Liberty would have stayed in there. 'Cause
Sure.
People played Brood War for so long, but
Yeah.
League has been there forever. Overwatch since it came out has been there. Dota's been around for a long time. I don't know. Maybe the new Riot games that are coming out. Maybe some of those will hop in there. Like I don't like the idea of what Blizzard does, because I feel like a lot of their focus is make sure that we make a game that can also be in esports. I feel like they do that a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Smash Brothers should win this, by the way.
I
I mean,
know what
isn't it a competitive game? I mean,
Yeah.
it's played in esports now.
I don't know why. Like,
Yeah.
all these are the same ones, and I feel like
I mean, hell, I played Pokemon Go competitively.
I mean, was Siege entered into that list when it came out?
I don't know.
Or was it
Like-
mostly just the MOBAs and...
But I mean, this is considering esports from November to last November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, maybe it's based on what views they get, or is it based on like, well, here's how much money we got from these developers to say that their game is the game of the year. I don't know.
I mean,
I just want to see new faces in the esports gaming.
all the awards and stuff, I feel like there's just so much lobbying and stuff in there. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
I mean, it
but-
depends on the outlet, you know. I like Giant Bomb the way they do it because they have theirs, but they also have a podcast of all their like deliberations on how they decide
Yeah.
what gets what.
See, that's also interesting. I'd like to see some of that stuff.
Grand Assassin says, I mean, the online in Smash isn't great, which is why I wouldn't nominate it, which is fine, but I feel like we're looking at it from an esports point of view,
Yeah.
in which case you're not playing it online.
Yeah, you're playing it on the
LAN
local area.
or on the same console.
Yeah.
So in doing that, I think the esports side of that is fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
I agree.
I don't know.
Maybe they're just looking at all of the all the playability as a whole.
And
So
what-
like in person, like couch versus is great, but online isn't great, so
Well,
it
and
doesn't like balance out.
I mean, I can't say it's 100% only local because I've been doing commentating for our esports program over at Marietta College, and everything they do there has been online. They don't go to the other college or school,
Right.
and they don't come here. So
Well,
they are playing online.
The thing
but-
about that might not allow Smash in. So the category says, for the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. So I don't know that Nintendo has really pushed Smash as an esports pinnacle.
I mean, they made it to be the most balanced Smash game they have, but I mean, sure, maybe some of it's like the support they get from the company. Like Riot Games, they support League of Legends. It's all day, every day. That's what
Yeah.
they've got. Now they got new stuff coming out, but yeah.
But they
for
make sure and take care of League.
And Blizzard, they're gonna push Overwatch the best they can because
Yeah.
that's their main like esports game that they have right now.
Mm-hmm.
For family game, Luigi's Mansion 3 is on there. Ring Fit Adventure,
Okay.
which is cool. I have considered getting
That's
that.
the adventure game where you're like getting fit while
Yeah.
playing this adventure.
Where you're
game,
like
yeah.
exercising and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
got
cool.
like a tension ring that you do different moves and exercise with. Super Mario Maker 2 is on there. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Yoshi's Crafted World. So these are all Switch games.
I mean, they make some of the best family games. You
Dude,
know?
I love Mario Maker.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's endless. And it's play endless levels. You know, I waste so much time doing it.
Where's Heave Ho?
No Hevo?
Wouldn't that be a great family game?
Oh yeah. Well,
Hevo.
no, it destroys families.
Yeah,
Alright.
a little bit.
So can Smash. You
Remember-
see my kids playing?
Remember when Rick dropped everybody?
Aaron did it.
I do.
We've all done it. Okay. I don't know. Mario Maker and Smash Brothers, but I haven't played the other two yet.
I haven't played Luigi's Mansion
I've
3
never
yet.
done it on purpose. Sorry.
Fighting game,
Smash. I don't even know the others.
Dead or Alive 6, Jump Force, Mortal Kombat 11, Samurai Showdown, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So Smash will win that, I'm pretty sure. Fresh indie game presented by Subway.
See, I probably won't know any of these.
Fresh.
ZA/.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. These are the developers on top and the games on bottom. So Disco Elysium, which is high on my list, and what I wanted to play maybe instead of Death Stranding.
Oh, that is a really long game and
Yeah, it's
all that.
it's like a Fallout-y tabletop RPG sort of
Yeah,
isometric
you talked about
game.
that. I remember that.
Gris
Okay.
for my friend Pedro.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one.
Outer Wilds, Slay the Spire, which I've heard of, and Untitled Goose Game.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That one.
Goose Game.
I haven't played.
I haven't played it, but I've seen clips and it's fucking hilarious.
I want
Yeah,
to play it so
great.
bad, and you're just a goose just fucking with people.
I would have to give it to Disco Elysium personally, but Goose Game is also a solid
Maybe I'll
choice.
play Goose Game after Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, I've been wanting to
on
play it. I
stream.
just haven't had time to. But yeah, do that because Goose Game. It just looks.
Yeah.
It's so unique to like games I've seen usually. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just different.
You know, I've
It's kind of like when Mirror's Edge came out, and it was here's a first-person platformer game, but you don't shoot. You're not supposed to kill. You're supposed to run and platform. You know, it's like well, that's kind of different. Like usually it's first-person shooter, so like that was kind of fresh, a little different take.
Yeah.
people are talking about Jump Force. I kind of just forgot what it was until I realized, oh, that game, because we played it at E3.
Yeah.
And I actually really liked it at E3, but people were saying it did not do very well upon release.
Well, yeah, there was that and the My Hero game came
Yeah.
out pretty close together.
My Hero Wants Justice.
Yeah, Jump Force was like, what, 2 years ago at E3, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we played it along with the My Hero game.
Yeah.
Game Direction, awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Control, again, which I'm going to have to play this apparently.
No, yeah.
Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and Outer Wilds.
Wilds or Worlds?
Outer Wilds.
Wilds.
Yeah, there was another game that we were constantly getting confused on.
I think Death Stranding has great direction. Resident Evil 2 is a remake.
It is, but from what I understand, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Like there's some differences to what they did originally. It plays really well. So I mean, the direction they went with it, like it's definitely creepy. You know, the game design's done well. The level designs are cool. So I mean, I don't know.
And Sekiro is very Dark Souls. But it's not like most innovative game, I
It's
guess.
not looking at unique. It's just what's had the best game direction.
I'll say Death Stranding makes a strong pull in this category.
And yeah, I don't know. I like I said, I haven't played like any of those really. So I need to play more Death Stranding, and I need to play Sekiro at some point.
Now here's one you've played, I think. Games for Impact, for thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Concrete Genie, which I'm familiar with but haven't played. Gris, Kind Worlds, Life is Strange 2,
I played that one.
and Sea of Solitude.
Man, I want to play the other ones because if Life is Strange 2 is on this list for games of impact, like the Life is Strange series in general are like very good story-oriented games. So like having a game where you can like, I don't know, it impacts you and makes you feel for these characters and stuff like that. Like I'd like to try these other ones to see what they do, you know, and what they're like. Especially if Life is Strange doesn't win.
Yeah.
Like if something else beats it, I'm like, dang, how impactful and meaningful was that game?
Yeah, I could see that.
Because you don't get a lot. I mean, some games are not. They're not made to do that. You know.
No.
They're made to be. You know, Apex isn't made to be like a meaningful like.
Impactful game.
Yeah, like oh my god,
It's a
it really
spectacle.
reached me and made me think about life.
it's
and this
not-
and that.
It's not an
Evo-
inward look at all.
Evo.
Heave-ho, that's your impactful game.
Evo is
Well,
very
we're
impactful.
almost to multiplayer games.
Well, let's see what that one is.
Independent game, Baba Is You, which has been on my list for a while. Disco Elysium, Katana Zero, Outer Wilds, and Untitled Goose Game. Mobile game, Call of Duty Mobile, Grindstone, Sayonara Wild Hearts, Sky, Children of the Light, What the Golf.
I haven't played any of those.
Nope.
Should play Archera.
Multiplayer games. Apex Legends,
Hey.
Borderlands 3,
Okay.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Tetris 99,
Ooh.
and Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Oh,
I can see that,
I haven't
yeah.
played that one at all yet.
What? We streamed that.
Well, we did the beta, but like when
Oh,
it
okay.
came out, I want to get it, play it,
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah, I've got it.
Played a fair share of Tetris 99, which is Tetris, and therefore
Tetris.
amazing.
And it's multiplayer, so it's versus.
Well, so yeah, it's like Tetris Attack, but you're playing with 99, 98 other players.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So whenever you clear a line, you give lines to your opponents, kind of thing.
They
Okay, so it's like an elimination kind
Yes.
of.
Yeah.
So the last one standing is going to be the one who wins out of 99 players, and then they release a new version that only people who have beaten, that have won the 99, can go into this other category and face other people who have beaten
The
and
99.
won
That's
the
nice.
99.
It's like a reality
So-
show.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like in Smash Brothers, the legend rank or whatever.
Yeah, like when you get enough of your points
Yeah.
high enough that now you're only going against those people. Yeah.
So, Rick,
Speaking of-
the worst thing has happened then. Tetris went to oh, shoot, what's it called?
If this is a joke,
This
you've
is the
ruined it.
worst thing that's happened.
No.
If this is a joke, you've ruined
Like PUBG.
A battle royale.
Battle
Battle Royale. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay.
No. I can't believe
Someone
Smash
said,
is into
"Ewan
this.
McGregor."
For a multiplayer game,
Yeah.
Smash Brothers, I feel like, yeah.
Smash.
Yeah.
It'd be a-
Yeah.
it's a
Right?
great. It's
Yeah.
meant to be a multiplayer game. You know,
Yep.
it has that story, but it's not there to be there. You know, it's there for like, hey, you want to play this? Sure.
Yep.
Best narrative: A Plague Tale: Innocence,
I've
Okay.
heard of a Plague Tale. I've heard that's really good.
Control, Death Stranding, Disco Elysium, The Outer Worlds.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I would not put Devil May Cry 5 in there. As much as I love it,
Story is
I would not
lacking.
put it in there for story. It's got some moments.
Is that why it would fall flat for like Game of the Year? Like Game of the Year are meant to be the ones that are overall all around
So best narrative.
great on like multiple points, right?
I mean, yes, but it has a better narrative than Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Hey, you know what? I know that I'm biased, but I bet you I can make a really good argument for why Link's Awakening narrative would be really good
It's a really
on
good.
this. I mean, it's simple,
Yeah.
but it's really good narrative.
yeah, but I would say too though.
Death Stranding, you don't know shit about the narrative. It could just get to the end and you're like, oh, okay, well, there's a bunch of shit.
I would say narrative though for Smash Brothers is meant to be differently than what the narrative for the other games are. You know, so like it's not meant to be like here's a narrative for the story that you have going on. It's meant to be like a multiplayer side of games.
Yeah. I mean, Devil May Cry 5's plot is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, as far as, like, what's actually happening in the cutscenes is incredible. But there's not, like, a tremendous amount of character development.
Yeah. I just like what all do they look at when they go for Game of the Year? You know, like I figure it goes into multiple categories of things, or is it made to be like here's a game that people love to play and they'll play it multiple times, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Ongoing game: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. So outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time.
Gotcha. Your Siege is great.
Yeah.
We should do like a show of the year thing at the end of Blind Wave where we do like our
I've
favorite
recommended this before.
favorite anime, favorite live action show, favorite
So is this
Favorite episode.
Is this only things we've reacted to?
that year, best trailer. We kind of fun.
Yeah, we could
The
have.
cutoff date is November 30th.
Yeah.
31st. How many days are in November? What's that thing?
30.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know what the saying is.
There's 30. Best performance, like vocal performance,
Best
motion
story.
capture. Ashley Birch, who is Pavarti in The Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Courtney Hope as, I assume, the main character in Control. Laura Bailey
Oh,
as Kate Diaz in Gears 5.
Laura Bailey.
Mads Mikkelsen as
Yes.
Cliff in Death Stranding.
Oh, that's the one dude.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Porretta as Dr. Casper Darling in Control. And Norman Reedus as Sam Porter, Bridges, Death Stranding.
So 2 Controls and 2 Death Strandings, huh?
And an Outer Worlds.
I mean, so far, I wouldn't say either of those Death Stranding characters' performances are amazing. Like, none of them reach, like, a God of War 4 or any of the Metal Gear Solid.
So you're saying
games.
that Christopher Judge should definitely be nominated?
Yes.
Christopher Judge is amazing. I love that man.
Best role-playing game. Aaron, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, good.
Which should
I forgot that would be in this
I
category.
was gonna say that would be on your game of the year, right?
Yeah, because that came out in January, I guess, didn't it? Man, that feels like so long ago. Yeah, that game was really good.
It's probably in there for art direction and maybe sound too. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, there's lots. I mean, lots of things about it are really good. The art for it could very well be. I mean, given though that it's also taking into the worlds that have already existed from movies and stuff too, so it's not like it's super original.
Yeah.
But
Disco Elysium, Final Fantasy 14, Kingdom Hearts 3, Monster Hunter World Iceborne, The Outer Worlds.
Monster Hunter, huh?
Best score and music. Oh, okay. So this is different than sound design. So yeah, this is where Devil May Cry 5 should be, and it is. Kingdom Hearts 3 is also here. Sayonara, Wild Hearts, Death Stranding, and Cadence of Hyrule.
Oh man, I have that game. I want to play it. Have you played it yet?
I have not.
Oh man, I got it.
I've never played a Cadence game. No.
I got it because it was 2 players, and I was like, oh man, this would be fun for me and Melanie because she loves music and stuff too, and like her and I like, that'd be fun to do. Eric, do you remember the first time you heard the Kingdom Hearts like theme?
Yep. It was on your phone. You were like in the other room or the other side of the room or something like that. And it just like, because the phone speakers and the quality wasn't great, I just heard, I don't remember what I heard exactly. I just remember being like, what the fuck is that? It just blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
Man, I was so surprised because I didn't hear it before. Like I know some people would like listen to the music beforehand. So I started doing this song, and it's very like
let me feel, smile. That thing?
Yeah.
And then, but what was happening is because it was further away, it was going, let me face. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And then there was an echo, and it was like, it was like it was mocking the first person that was like, I hated it.
I thought the thing that got you was like, as you're going through, it's very kind of peaceful, and doom, 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 doom. And then a Skrillex point hits, and it's like,
Yeah, I hated that too.
And I figured,
It was just something
what the
about,
hell is this?
I like it now. There's something about like the way that your speakers on your phone were, where you were in the room. It just sounded like
was probably
this is utter noise. And I was an old man like, turn that off.
I guess
probably
so,
echoing through the bathroom wall downstairs.
Yeah, probably.
But no, I love that song. That song. There's another one they use. I mean, just the whole soundtrack. Yeah, for Kingdom Hearts 3. I give it to that because I don't know the other ones.
But Smash Brothers.
It's not on that list.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean,
it should be on that list, and it should win.
Yeah.
But it's based on the soundtrack of all the other games.
No,
matter.
what about the original song for the title screen with the lady singing?
True.
It says for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and/or licensed soundtrack.
Yeah, it should definitely be on there. Like,
Any-
I'm not as big a Smash
Alright.
player, but I love that song.
So how does this work? Where
I'm singing, Aaron. Shut up.
do they count? They just count any music on that game itself?
Yeah.
You know, versus like, well, this one, you know, this Castlevania song won when it came out way back when.
Yeah, but a lot of them are remixes too.
Well, that was the other thing I was going to say is like Banjo-Kazooie, for example. They brought in the composer that did the Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack for the game and had him make a song
Yeah.
based on a theme song, you know, from Banjo-Kazooie. So, and they did Spiral Mountain, which they told him to pick, but they didn't tell him what level was going to be in there, and he made Spiral Mountain theme because he was like, I'm going to do this one. And then the Spiral Mountain ended up being in the game. He's like, oh, good thing I picked that one.
Nice. Yeah, that should be on there. It should win. Sports and racing, which none of us care about, except Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is on there.
Nice.
And that's
good.
That's the winner, right?
I hope so. Strategy game.
Strategy.
I only know one of these.
Dang it.
Age of Wonders Planetfall. Anno 1800, which I've heard of but never played.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Three Houses, which should win. Total War Three Kingdoms. Tropico 6. And War Groove.
Dang it. I was hoping you were going to say Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition because that came out on like the 14th.
Yeah.
I mean, I got that. Me and Melanie got that, and we've been playing that some because her family plays it. That was a cool thing that happened this past week, I guess, was that her family. I found out her family, like her brothers and stuff, play the Age of Empires 2 game, and her one brother's girlfriend is apparently really good, and they try to beat her because she owns all of them.
Sure.
So I got to play with them for the first time. I hadn't played in probably last time we played together. You know, like it's been years, and. I played one, and they did 2 teams, is what they were doing. So I was on one team that was against her and played, and my team won.
Good.
And then we played a second game, and I was on a team with her, and my team won.
Ah.
I was like, yes!
Good.
Nice.
It was fun.
But that is
Total
just a,
domination.
like kind of a remaster though, right?
Well, the definitive edition, like everything looks better. They added new campaigns. They added new races. They added a lot of new
Okay.
stuff to it. And then it just like when the buildings crumble. Oh my god, the buildings like crumble. It looks so cool.
Does it like brick by brick kind of thing?
Yeah, like before they just kind
That's
of went like boom, and they were gone. Now it's like if you have a castle, it goes like.
It's like a Resident Evil 2, but Age of Empires 2.
Right.
It's so good. I really enjoy it. Maybe
That's cool.
Maybe if people get it, like I'm not get it, but if people have it, like viewers, maybe I'll do like a viewer day and like play that with people sometime. 'Cause
That would be cool.
It's a really fun game, and you can play like 8 players.
Set up some versus maps.
Yeah, do like an 8-person free for all, and they'll all gang up on me, and I'll die, and then I have to sit and watch the rest of them play.
And stream it. Damn it.
Maybe I'll do teams.
Fire Emblem should win this, no question. I will riot if it doesn't. And
One man right.
then the last is VR AR game. Asgard's Wrath, Blood and Truth, Beat Saber, No Man's Sky, and Trover Saves the Universe.
No Vader Immortal.
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know any of those except for No Man's Sky.
Yeah, likewise. Well, no, I know Beat Saber.
Beat Saber is the one
yeah,
where
I
you
know
have
Beat
the.
Saber.
All right. Yes, Rick will red riot. Indeed.
You
Red Rocket.
All right. I've got one other thing
Yum.
that I wanted us to do last week, but we ran out of time.
Okay.
Okay.
So, in mailbag, we got Blockbuster Party Game.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Now, we're not going to play the full game,
Okay.
which would be hard to do on the podcast. It basically works kind of like a monikers almost.
Oh, like you charades.
Well, so you pick 3 movies, put them face down for the other team,
Yeah.
and one of them, they have a one-word clue. They can do a quote from it, and they can act it out.
Oh, that's cool. We should play this sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that'd be cool.
But what I think we can play on the podcast is the head-to-head section, which
Okay.
happens at the end of every round. And so this kind of works. There was like a Nickelodeon game show that had this as part of it.
Double Dare.
Maybe.
Guts.
Where
Legend of the Hidden Temple.
so for example,
Sorry.
Wild and Crazy Kids.
right?
Hey.
Movies where there's a race. Okay? And
I'm gonna interject.
yes.
The Crow.
You know Legend of the Hidden Temple? You know OMAC?
Yeah.
That was D. Bradley Baker, voice of Captain Rex. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Holy shit.
It is crazy.
I don't know at all what you're talking
Sorry,
about.
Rick.
That's all right.
I'm a voice actor, but
So for example, movie where there's a race. And so Aaron would name one.
Rat Race.
You're not Aaron.
Somebody put it in.
Rat Race.
And then I would have to name one, and it goes back until
Gotcha.
someone can't.
Okay.
Right? Or you run out of time.
Gotcha.
So I figured we could do this as teams.
Oh, okay.
I
I get Rick.
guess we'll just go
Are
this
we
way.
allowed to lie? Dude, that's bullshit.
What?
I got Calvin.
Yeah.
So
Though it is an impediment.
yes, it is.
No, see, look. Calvin has the advantage of naming off shit that we don't even know is real.
Okay.
so
And if you contest, you run out your time.
Calvin will
But
name
he
the
has
new.
the disadvantage of not being able to name things that we all know is real.
Then you can name those.
We'll do teams, and we'll do like a tennis doubles thing, and that Aaron will go, Calvin will go, I will go, Eric will go,
And then it's back to Aaron.
and it's back.
Okay.
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 However, Calvin and Aaron are in charge of the buzzer for both of us because
Okay.
it'll be tough for. So I'm gonna turn this on.
So basically, it's like speed chess where you tap it and it restarts the timer.
Yeah. So
Okay.
for this particular mode, I believe we need to just tap it. Let me check here.
tap it in. Tap it in.
Damn it, Aaron.
I tapped it.
I know, but we're not ready yet.
Tap it in.
What's that mean?
Okay, so that is a 15-second countdown. Okay. We're gonna start. He's gonna tap it, and then it's gonna go back and forth. When you say one, you tap it again. It resets the clock.
Okay.
Okay.
So every time we say one, I tap it. Every time they say one, Calvin taps it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Are we
Okay.
ready?
Is the team?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Team doubles.
So we'll start with Aaron, Calvin, and then it'll go me, you, and then Aaron,
okay.
Calvin, me, you. Okay.
Can I help Calvin?
What do we think?
I don't know.
Can you help each other?
What's the point of the rotation if we're helping each other?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
no
we just
helping.
each answer.
All right. No helping. Are we ready?
Damn.
Is it on?
No, do we push it?
Yeah, it's on.
No,
Just
I was
tap
asking-
it.
Who goes first?
Aaron.
Push it now.
Once I finish reading the thing.
Okay.
Okay. Movies with vampires.
Blade.
Twilight.
John Carpenter's vampires.
Interview with a Vampire.
Wait, movies?
Yeah.
Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula. I gotta say it out loud.
Van Helsing.
Little Vampire.
Blade 2.
No, you can't do
I
sequels.
can't do sequels. Fuck. Helsing.
He said Helsing, didn't he?
I said Van Helsing.
Oh shit. A movie with a vampire. What's that movie with fucking the lynch things? I don't know.
All right.
Is the Lost Boys got vampires?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be mine.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
I
Yeah.
can't think of
Yeah.
anything. Underworld. That's what I was thinking of.
Underworld, yeah.
Underworld. Eric, what's the one where they
I'm
fight
going to go ahead and
werewolves?
minimize chat.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
I just looked down.
Fucking
hot.
I'll turn this
While we were
off.
playing, I didn't want to look down. I was like,
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
look up.
So we get 1 point.
Dang it, Calvin. I wish you could have helped me.
We'll let your team start on the next one.
All right.
Okay.
I'll read it.
Oh, okay.
I'll push it once he reads
It
it.
doesn't matter. Movies with gadgets.
Batman.
Me? Inspector Gadget.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
James Bond.
MIB.
Get Smart.
Watchmen.
Austin Powers.
Ghostbusters.
Damn, okay. Blade.
Back to the Future.
Mission Impossible.
John Wick.
What'd you say, Rick?
Mission Impossible.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. John Wick doesn't have gadgets. Star Wars.
The Bourne Identity.
Van Helsing. I got one, but I don't know if it counts. That's it.
I had the movie. I couldn't remember the title.
What movie?
Fantastic Beasts.
You remember the title?
What does chat think about
I was trying to get it out. I was gonna say it backwards and inside out if I just blurted it out.
John Wick?
John Wick.
Yeah, do you think John Wick has gadgets? I don't
Yeah,
know if
it's
he
got
has
gadgets.
He's got.
It's got the markers.
He makes gadgets out of things.
Is the marker a gadget, though?
He's got like
Yeah.
an invincible cloak. Kind
Is
of.
this-
There's a gadget guy he goes to.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
it's got gadgets.
Yeah, he's got gadgets.
My next one was going to be Iron Man.
That'd be
Iron Man
really
would
good.
I feel like he
Yeah.
has gadgets, right?
Yeah, I was a little confused in the beginning because I said Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I'm like, well, that's a gadget that shrinks the kids. I was like, wait, do you mean like actual like little like gadget belt thing,
Yeah.
that kind of thing?
Well, that's why I
Or-
said Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would say Honey and the Shrunken Kids because watching that series, like, there's different things he has
Yeah.
that are weird gadgets that
Like
he
I don't know if Back to the Future would count because it's really only the DeLorean.
Well, there's the
He's got the
the floating
brain scanner thing,
It doesn't work.
the floating.
but it's a gadget.
the hoverboard.
Whether it works or not.
Yeah.
He has the
Maybe.
hoverboard.
There's gadgets in there.
Yeah, that,
He's an inventor. He makes gadgets.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's the almanac.
The dog talks. The helmet.
All right, are we ready?
I guess who's it now?
Starting with Calvin because we got that point again. Movies based on a book.
Fuck.
Twilight.
Is it me now?
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
The Chronicles of Narnia.
Do short stories count as I say? Oh, you said Twilight, right? Damn it. Harry Potter.
Fucking drawing a blank.
You can name almost any movie ever made, Calvin.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Daggone it. I had one.
I was gonna ask what count. Like, could you say things like would Watchmen or League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and
Yep.
things like that? Would they count?
Yeah.
I would say so.
Okay.
I had one right as the timer went off.
I don't know.
Or like
Maybe.
would Iron Man, like what counts as a book? Because that's a comic book. It's based on a comic book.
I mean, you have
Maybe
all
not a
of,
comic book. I would say like a
just
novel.
drawing a big hard blank.
yeah, you've got all of Stephen King's movies.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
Count of Monte Cristo was my next one.
County Monte Cristo. That was good.
Yeah, it's a good
I
one.
was trying to think of Blade Runner,
All right,
but I was trying to think like, oh, what was the title of the book? But I just.
let's do one more,
One more.
and then we'll get to bits and donations.
All right.
Let's win one, Calvin.
So-
I'm trying, Eric.
If we win one, we win the whole game. How about that?
Movies with a giant monster.
Who starts?
Calvin?
Calvin?
Ghostbusters.
Godzilla.
King Kong.
Cloverfield.
Van Helsing.
Starship Troopers.
Honey, I blew up the kid.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
Aliens.
Dragonheart.
Star Wars.
Reign of Fire.
It's to me, isn't it? This is bad. Carnosaur by Roger Corman.
Come on, Calvin.
Mothra.
Yeah, that's Godzilla, but
No, Mothra has her own
okay.
movies.
Jurassic Park.
Lake Placid.
Rick, you watch all these kaiju movies?
Come on, fucking buzzer!
I
You win the whole game! I had one!
don't know. Huh?
What was yours
Gamera.
next
Y'all
one?
I was
Gamera.
waiting for Gamera.
What was your
Yeah.
next one?
I was gonna use Pacific Rim.
I was gonna go Jaws and Megalodon.
Oh, yeah.
The Meg.
I was going to go Tremors.
Meg,
Rim.
yeah.
Got a good one.
Trimmers
yeah.
would have been good.
Yeah.
Trimmers would have been good.
Damn it, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey, I blew
failed
up
this.
the kid.
You watch all these kaiju movies?
I
This
know.
is a giant toddler. It's not really a monster, but it is.
Yeah, but I didn't want
You used his first one.
Godzilla.
You used his starting point.
Well,
Well, I was trying to think of the easier ones to hope
No, yeah.
you guys be like, fuck,
I should have said Matthew Broderick's Godzilla because that's a different.
yeah, it's Godzilla.
I wouldn't have accepted.
but that's the monster, though.
I wouldn't have
Well,
accepted.
we accepted Van Helsing. Is there a giant monster in Van Helsing?
There's a
I mean,
giant-
At the
Dracula.
very end, he's pretty big.
Dracula gets
Giant monster.
massive. Yeah.
All
He's
right.
not that big of a monster.
I mean,
No
like
one said that.
in size.
He's
Yeah.
big.
Okay. Like I don't mean like is he a big deal?
No,
like, I'm sure he's
I
a
mean-
big deal.
No, I mean, yeah, the werewolves grow to be huge too.
He's probably like as big as Mr. Hyde from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
You
Yeah.
should have said that one then, right?
And he's
I know.
huge.
Yeah,
The Hulk.
the Hulk from the Hulk.
Well, Abomination's pretty big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
Yay!
Damn it.
We win.
We got 1 point.
We did all that work.
consolation
It was all for nothing.
prize.
We didn't agree.
We win.
We
You didn't say no.
yeah,
That's my limit.
that's the playground rules.
All right, let's scroll down to the beginning of the day. Hilding resubscribed for 9 months. Oh shit, 9 months and ticking.
Thank you,
Thank
Hilding.
you.
Blindway, baby.
Chosen one, Jason with 12 months.
Thank you, Jason.
Fumarak with 13 months.
Fumarak. Thank you.
Joe must start with Clone Wars, not Rebels. Rebels after Clone Wars. Sorry.
Yes, absolutely.
Crimson, 15 bits. Hey guys, I have a question.
Yeah.
When is the next poll show?
We answered that before. So,
After
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop, if you're not
Bebop.
asking for the animation, the next live action poll show.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Breaking
Breaking Bad.
Garrick Loran, 400 bits. We already talked about Trevor. Belmont.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Thackman, 15 months. Let's go.
What up, Thack?
Thacker.
Thank you.
Crimson, 10 bits.
Thank you, Crimson.
Thank you, Crimson.
I have spoken.
Garrick Loran, 50 bits. Aaron, you gave me your address a while ago when I had a package that wouldn't ship to the P.O. box.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know. It's just whenever it came in, I was like,
He had no
someone
idea.
sent this. I don't know who it was, and it came to my house.
Someone has my address.
Who did this with this? Because there's been a few people that have like, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll give it to you. I don't think you're gonna send anthrax.
You guys always say anthrax. It could just be poop.
Film Sire,
Could be worse.
3 months. Hello, would you join me for the pooping? Rick and Morty reference.
And join me for the pooping?
Yep.
You want to join us for the pooping?
Join us for the pooping.
Rick, you gotta watch Rick and Morty, man. It's so
You
funny.
gotta watch it.
So
It's
funny.
amazing.
Top screen, 100 bits.
Thank you, Top Screen.
Thank you.
Gnome Saiyan has subscribed.
Thank you, Gnome Saiyan.
Super Saiyan.
Hilding, 100 bits. Here we go again with some weekly loving.
Thank you, Hilding.
Again, weekly loving.
Scott from Scotland, 15 months.
Thank you, Scott.
Hey, thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Sandman, 100 bits. Hey guys, love the stream. I'm starting Pinco Tech next week,
Ooh.
which means I will not be able to watch the podcast live for a whole year.
No.
Well,
no.
Good luck in your studies.
That's the
Yeah, good luck.
Tintin Who with 100 bits.
Thank you, Tintin.
Pasty Face has subscribed for 23 months.
Whoa. Tasty face.
You think it takes a face too?
Yep.
That's what I thought of immediately.
Yep. Yep.
Crimson, 30 bits.
30 bits.
Still wants Teen Wolf on the Breaking Bad reaction poll,
No.
replacement poll.
Crimson.
No. If it's high enough on the overall poll, maybe it'll get on there, but I don't think it was.
It was fairly high.
I don't think it was.
You're fairly high.
Crimson with another 40 bits. And on to the new retro replay episode that Nolan North and Troy Baker did when Nolan North is playing through Uncharted 2. They have guests, and the guest they had was the actors that played Spartacus and Weather Wizard
Oh,
and
Liam
JD
McIntyre.
Phoenix from Gears 4.
Nice.
Ian McIntyre?
Liam?
McIntyre.
Liam McIntyre.
Man, you two cannot say the word McIntyre.
That was really
today.
funny.
Because earlier in Mailbag, someone messed up McIntyre.
Well, it was me because
Yeah.
sometimes there are different pronunciations to McIntyre.
I've never heard one. My mom's maiden name is
The only
McIntyre.
other one I've heard is Macintosh.
It was all lowercase
That's
is
a
what threw
different-
me.
Yeah, I get you.
Gorgon Fish with 100 bits. Have you guys watched The Toys That Made Us on Netflix? Last Friday they added an episode for professional wrestling, TMNT, and Power Rangers.
Yeah,
Oh.
my brother loves that documentary series. I haven't watched any of it yet, but he keeps telling me, dude, you got to watch it because they do like different focuses each episode.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
I
Yeah,
saw it
cool.
on my recommended or trending. I think it was trending. And I saw on it was like the blue Power Ranger
Yeah.
toy that I used to have when I was a kid. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I love that thing.
That's great.
So I'm definitely gonna watch it. Definitely gonna watch it. Liam McIntyre voices somebody in Jedi Fallen Order. Damn. Who?
Secrets, spoilers, don't ask questions.
Crimson, 30 bits. I want to ask Eric this.
Okay.
In thoughts, me and any coworker at GameStop had some downtime, so we started talking about how episode 9 could go.
Okay.
I don't know if I should read this.
Let me see. It's just saying about like who do you think could it be Rey's heritage if she has anything important? And
Oh,
could,
okay.
Could she be related to like Amidala? Which
Oh, could she? From the other side of the family, maybe. I don't know. I don't really subscribe to any theories. I'm open to everything, but I also kind of love the idea that she's not related to anybody. So, but I love that people are having this conversation still. You only have a little bit time left.
Only a little bit.
G. Paul has resubscribed for 3 months.
G. Paul, thank you.
Crimson, 15 bits. Rick, if you like Dark Souls, you should play Code Vein. It is anime-inspired JRPG type Souls game. I've been playing. It's great. I'm loving it, and I hate the Souls games. I played it at E3. I really liked it.
Good.
Tintin Who, 100 bits.
Tintin, thank you.
Because I've now finished Resident Evil 2.
Yay.
Nice.
Yay!
Good job, Tintin.
Tintin scared me all the time during Resident Evil 2.
Splatoony Looney, 10 bits. Hey, guys, what's good?
Hey, Splatoony.
The pizza was good.
It is.
Yeah.
Nice. G. Paul tipped $5.
Thank you, G.
Guys, I'm not sure if you've heard of the Korean film Parasite. Came out this year. It's objectively one of the best films ever made. And in my opinion, the best reaction-worthy movie of the year alongside with The Joker. Don't watch the trailer.
It's objectively
That's what he says.
one of the best ever made.
I think one of my friends were talking about it.
No, that's just the worm I had.
Oh.
The tapeworm.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a parasite.
If it's Korean, it's probably sub, though.
No.
I did not get the parasite from Asian food.
What?
I don't know.
Light has resubscribed for 6 months. I know you guys won't be watching One Piece for reaction. You've mentioned looking for shows to watch in your downtime. How about it? Well, I started it. I might finish it before I die.
I'm waiting in case I watch it for reaction.
You win. I have nothing else.
ZD has resubscribed for 14 months.
Thank you, ZD.
ZD.
Six
in the game.
6 people cheered 500 bits. Currently breeding for shiny Pokemon. 300 eggs in, and the stream is keeping me sane.
Oh,
nice.
Man,
Wow.
That's a lot of eggs.
That's crazy.
Just keep hatching.
Yep.
Keep making babies.
Caught a shiny Tentacruel Pokemon Go this morning.
Making babies.
Watermelon Camando
Cam-mando.
has resubscribed for 9 months.
Watermelon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Watermelon.
Brownway baby.
Swag resubscribed for 2 months. Sub anniversary tap to share your 2-month anniversary. I don't know what 2-month anniversary that is, but thank you.
Thank you for the sub.
Crimson with 20 bits. I also want Black Clover for the anime poll. It's amazing. You guys will love it.
I've heard it's good.
Oh, and Billy B with 245 bits. I just finished Jedi Fallen Order. All I can say, it is a damn great game.
Good.
Very
It
good.
better be.
He's
I'll be
looking forward to it
disappointed.
And Dip.
very much.
And Dip with 100 bits. Hey guys, just want to thank you for all your awesome content you guys make. I lost my grandmother this week. Watching your stuff helps so much get through the tough times like these.
We're glad we could help, Dip. Very sorry.
Sorry about that.
Sorry for your loss.
Redemptions.
Redemptions. I don't know why I have all these fucking squats coming.
Do you?
Yeah.
Squat squad.
I've been looking at throughout the thing. It's like some kind of honor thing for Aaron. I'm like, what does that have to do with me?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, oh yeah? What's that mean?
So,
Without honor.
was it during Pokemon maybe? Something happened, and I said something. And like, Aaron, I'm sorry. For that, I will either let you slap someone, or I'll make Eric squat during podcast. I said, make Eric squat.
Huh. To remember that for my streams this weekend.
Wait, they said that they would slap someone?
No, they said that they would either buy a slap for me to slap somebody, or make Eric
Because
squat.
they could just
and I was like,
Snapchat
sure.
them slapping their boss or something
No,
like that. That'd be
no.
great.
They said, here's the 2 options you get. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll do this. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see. We have a number of exercises. The first one being from top screen for sit-ups for Calvin for breaking the cable adapter.
He did do that.
I did not break it.
He did break it.
He did.
I fixed it.
He touched it and then broke it.
He replaced it.
And then he fixed
Calvin,
it.
I was telling him that, like, Calvin had found it. It was like,
Yeah.
it was dangling there.
Aaron threw
And then
you
he-
under the bus.
And then he grabbed it, and it fell apart in his hands.
It was already coming apart.
Aaron
They're
was
just
like,
totally
yeah,
glued
Calvin
together.
did it. It was him. It was him.
I didn't say that.
Fuck you, Aaron!
I didn't say that.
0. And down.
The laces were in.
Calvin, you're on the thing, and it's pulling.
And down.
Oh, I thought that was falling.
And down.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's Rick.
Rick did it.
Someone was pulling on.
He's
this.
trying to blame somebody.
I didn't move.
He's trying to blame you again.
Someone was pulling the cloth, and I was like, oh my god.
He was trying to blame you again, Calvin.
I'm not.
Eric, you only got 1 set of squats, you whiny bitch.
Oh, I saw it happen like 5 times.
Whiny.
Do you know how many squats I've had to do in the last few months?
I do not, and I do not care to compare.
Hey, Eric, sorry. No, wait.
I was just refreshing to make sure there weren't any other squats.
Push-ups for Eric.
Oh yeah, he has other
Sit-ups.
exercises.
Yeah, okay.
But
I
as
see.
far as squats go,
I think it's like 11 or 12.
the man's got not very many.
Why'd you do extra?
Let's go ahead and do sit-ups while we're here. Eric, you have
Okay.
sit-ups from Silo Sama.
Okay.
For
I'll
Eric,
hold your
they are
legs.
supposed to be squats, but that item is on cooldown. Still trying to repay an honor debt to Aaron, which would be 30 squats for Eric.
I forget what it was.
Hold my legs, Calvin.
I got him! No, this is not
Does he have these slaps?
This is not fair! Oh. Alternate, at least.
Eric, you've also got push-ups way down there. Unless you want to do them as squats. Because he meant for them to be squats.
He can do push-ups. It's fine.
But for...
That way, none of his body parts get overly tired.
Yeah.
He can rotate it out.
So now I got push-ups.
10.
10 push-ups.
I'll hold your hands.
But for 300 squats
I'll hold your
in one
hands.
stream, the cooldown had to be elongated.
I like this Blockbuster game, Rick. I feel like we should play it for a game night.
All right.
What's next?
Squats.
Squat it up.
Calvin, be my chair.
Oh,
Squats.
that's in the wrong place. Wait.
I don't know. You're like stepping.
Wrong way.
Hello.
Ah.
Wrong way. Take it that
One.
way.
15.
2.
I did 5 extra.
One.
Fuck you!
You did
Squat.
1. 2. You know what? It's nice squatting without Shane around.
Right?
So peaceful.
Eric,
Yeah.
you should have your back straight and, look at his form. And you'll notice that his shoes, you shouldn't drink the drink while you're drinking.
No, the carbonation helps him rise. All right, then we got 3 slaps. The first one is from Light667. Thanks for the shiny RNG during Pookie Monday, Aaron. Slap whoever you want.
So this happens too? I thought it was squats or a slap.
This is different. I was
This is bullshit.
Who should I slap? Chad, who should I slap?
I don't know,
What's the
whoever
next
you
thing?
Yeah.
Chad, tell me who to slap while we get the next
Well,
thing.
the next one is the slap from Ian. Eric, slap Aaron. So I missed Eric when he was a judge. Is that by chance going to be put up or saved somewhere?
It's on the Saber Comp YouTube page. You slap me?
So you're going to slap each
you
other?
gotta slap me.
No, you slap someone first.
What? No.
Isn't that what it said?
No, we're doing yours.
No, let's do yours first.
Okay. No. I'm going to slap Calvin later.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, let's go judge how hard I'm going to slap you.
You ready?
Wait.
No, you slap me, I slap you.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, man.
You had the high ground.
And finally,
Obi-Wan, Aaron.
called Robin for Aaron because he tapped too early.
So someone slaps me?
Yes.
Tapped what?
I don't know.
What'd I tap?
Maybe this?
Oh, is it that? They
Oh.
tap it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
All right,
probably.
so who's slapping me?
I don't know.
Rick was explaining the rules.
All of us together.
Calvin was the other tapper.
Huh?
And you were
That's
the other
not my fault. You tapped it too
There.
soon. while
I'll slap
Rick was-
him with the button.
There you
That's
go.
the only thing that's...
Turn,
Only if it's
yeah,
on.
turn it on.
All right.
You have to let the timer run out
is
and
terrible.
then slap him with it.
What?
We could do a round of that game. See who wins. That person slaps. No, slap.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
What?
Here, you
No.
guys, whoever slaps is whoever loses. No, wait, that won't work, Eric. We'd have to do 2 rounds. That's terrible.
What?
No, whoever
wins.
wins.
How would you figure that out? Because
The loser gets to pick. I don't know.
Yeah, well, whoever... Like it goes, whoever loses does the slap?
yeah,
That-
but then what if you just want to lose? You
Yeah.
stay there.
What if you just want to slap Aaron?
I don't know.
That's...
All right, just.
I just...
Here we go.
Wait, you didn't
I couldn't wait that long.
wait.
It's too long.
Oh, but
All
it's the
right.
anticipation.
That's
The anticipation.
it's going to do it for the Blind Way podcast this Thursday. We're going to be back tomorrow with
Heave-ho.
either Heave Ho or
Let's play
Jedi
that.
Fallen Order, depending on who wins the
Heave-ho.
next round of this game.
Heave ho.
I say we do heave ho.
Heave ho would be
Heave ho.
awesome.
All right.
I wanted to do the Luigi game too, though. So, but we'll do heave ho.
All right, tell your friends. We're going to have a good time tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Heave ho returns, and then,
Ugh.
and then it's on break next week, so we won't be having a stream next week.
Yeah.
It's like it came out of retirement.
Yes.
Right? Match.
I don't know if
in
anyone's-
squared circle.
Thank you, Santa.
Yeah, Calvin won't be having his Wednesday stream, I imagine.
Nope. Yeah, I already announced that on my stream, but yeah, just in case
Eric
Wednesday
won't be
night
having
stream
next
is
week's
canceled.
Saturday.
Nope, but I will be here Saturday and Sunday this week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be here for Monday, Pokemon. Rick, will you be still having Death Stranding on Tuesday?
I believe so.
Okay, so those will still be on, but there won't be a podcast. There won't be Calvin stream. There won't be a group stream next week, or Eric's.
And there won't be a
Yeah.
Shane stream.
It'll just be ours. Yeah, there's never a station.
There's never a Shane stream.
But come back for Heave Ho tomorrow. It'll be fun.
Indeed. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks for
All
watching.
night
Thanks for the
long.
pizza. Thanks for the bits.
Heave ho.
Thanks for the slaps.
slaps.
Oh.